So steady.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a huge problem.
What's up, everybody? Episode number 12. Is it Bankai Yet?
Unfortunately, not for you guys.
Yes, not yet.
It's been Bankai for me since game one.
Right?
God damn.
Little shit ran off on us.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Hold up, I'm loading a dab.
Beastborg,
right,
you want to
Owen.
do a recap of where we had left off?
All right, what did happen last time?
No
You guys
beastie this
were-
week.
You're in, yeah, no BC this week and no lights.
But cheers, everyone.
Cheers. But yeah, you guys were in the world of the living, and then got a call that the Soul Society was being invaded. You guys showed up, fought a Fullbringer and a Quincy. They both got fucked up.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yeah, we got pretty fucked up too. Beastie got hauled off.
You guys got fucked up.
Yeah, for all we know, Brock could be dead. Or worse.
Alive.
Yeah, that probably is the worst.
I don't know why you hate Fullbringers so much, Beastborg.
I don't know, that one shot definitely definitely didn't do it for me.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're totally balanced. But yeah. You guys called for a head captain. He showed up, finished off the Quincy, and then hauled him and Beastie off. Not Jeff's disappeared during some time during this.
Well, I turned to Aaron. I don't know about you, but I got pretty fucked up there. We gotta head to Squad 4. See if they can help us out. And then I think we need to go find Brock.
I'm also in pain as well.
I'm going to cast 2 spells. Start with Armor of Agathis.
At what level?
Let's see. We'll do 2nd level. And then I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
I figured that would be it.
Yeah. And we are going to attempt to sneak north towards the Squad 4 barracks. So if you're within 30 feet of me, Aaron, you'll have +10 for your stealth checks.
Yep, and Aaron, you are wearing a cloak, right?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, I believe Beastie gave you some kind of cloak.
Yeah.
So they
You
don't
are not
notice your
openly
Quincy.
displaying your Quincy colors.
Yes, you do not want to do that here.
Yeah, make sure you keep yourself covered up.
Oh, I will.
And the Fullbringers at least kind of have an excuse here. Like, we work with the Soul Society in this canon.
Yeah, that's the only reason they're allowed.
But Quincy
Otherwise,
just kind of fight on sight.
Yeah, no, there's no talking to them about it.
It's shoot first and then don't ask questions.
Yeah, shoot first and never ask any questions about it.
As long as he keeps shooting at other Quincy's, I'm not going to ask any questions.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the right one.
That's me.
That's Brock. Yeah.
Brockman ran off in the middle of last game because he heard them say that they were here. Rukia, who is slated to be executed, and somebody prior had told us that they had split parties. So I figured that if we found them here, then the other rest of their party must be headed to the Execution Hill, because that's where Rukia is. So I ran off and I took the Hollified head to Execution Headquarters and gave it to Jeremy, and then I ran to the Execution Hill. Yeah,
Sokyoku Hill. Yeah, Execution Hill. Same thing. If you're there, you're probably gonna get executed. There's no other reason. But yeah, you guys arrive safely to Squad 4. You see, you would see the 3rd seat of Beastie's squad lying down on one of the tables as you guys move in. It seems quite busy.
So I push my way through the door and I look for maybe somebody that I recognize to ask for some help.
You would notice a blonde-haired guy, the one that stabs people in the stomach to heal them.
Ah. Tell him.
You would notice him. Across the room.
Okay. So I head over to him and I inform him that we dispatched 2 of the invaders and got a little fucked up in the process.
you might want to dismiss your armor if he's gonna stab you.
Well, he doesn't have armor. He has a shield and sword.
No, armor of Agathis.
Armor of Agathis.
But that's only if
Yeah,
damage is being dealt to me.
yeah. He's
Oh,
not going to be dealing.
I thought it was if they hit you.
No, basically it acts as 10 temporary hit points. And
I know
if
that,
they
but like,
hit me with an attack, then it does whatever their damage was back to them.
no, it does 10 damage back to them every time
Yeah.
they hit you, regardless of how much they do.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Okay, I thought it was just
Yeah.
the.
So if he hits you and heals you, it pops him for 10.
It's if he makes a melee attack against me.
Which he's about to do.
Yep.
He's about to stab you a whole bunch with his sword.
He does have to roll to hit technically to
Yeah.
to his stab. I just don't do it
Okay.
because you're willingly letting him. So you can just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually attacks you to heal you.
Yeah.
So you should probably let that armor go. You will
How
kill
do
this man as he
I-
heals you.
How do I just let my?
You can dismiss it, can't you?
Well,
Yeah.
it's not a. It's a abjuration. It's not a.
Oh. Well, you probably fucked yourself with that then.
You
Well,
messed up.
He could stab me and then
Yeah.
himself and then me again. Like,
Yeah, he will, he looks at you and notices the armor. He's like, huh. He kind of flicks it. And then it kind of hurts him, and he shakes it off.
I don't know what
He's
to do
like, "Oh."
about this, mate. If I get rid of it myself, I guess it kills me. So
You will, what is the,
Oh, hold up, hold up.
is-
Hey, punch yourself for 1. It'll deal 10 to you. Removing the
knock
rest of
me
it.
out.
No. Because that's 1 of your 10, and then it does 10. 9 is gone, and you have 3 HP, right? So then you have 2 HP.
Okay, I pull out a yeah, I
Slap
punch
yourself
myself in
in
the face.
You-
This is how you
see
deal with
him,
armor
like,
of
kinda,
Agathis.
like, jump back. He's like, oh, okay.
You just hear my neck
Lie down on
crack,
the table,
and I
then.
just look a little bit worse for wear.
It's effectively just punching yourself in the face for 1.
It's so stupid that that's how that has to work. Like, what the fuck?
The way it's worded, it's in the way that how his healing works. It's just so unfortunate.
Just enough of a niche.
Yeah, so one, he has you lie down on the table. He then pulls out his Zompok toe. Don't ask me what its name is because I forgot. He uses it.
Somebody pull up the prior episode.
Right.
Tell us.
He releases his Zompok toe. You see it's like a little dagger. And then he stabs you repeatedly in the stomach until you're full HP. He looks like a psychopath murderer too while he does it.
I'm glad you're on my side,
make
bud.
make a charisma check.
I do those. It's my charisma bonus.
This is just for
You're
house
strangely
shit
aroused
war.
by the situation.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
what
don't
you
have to make
might
a
be
check for
strangely-
that.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
For
solid.
you are a bit scared of it. You're pretty scared of it. You're just not. You're still let him do it, but like you definitely he definitely startled you.
The good
When he
thing you're
stabbed
wearing
you,
the
it was
yellow
fine.
pants.
Yeah. You're like even
Wait,
wetter.
were they white this morning?
I don't know. It might be.
They got a nice little red and yellow
Insight
tie-dye
check.
going to them now, though.
Yeah. The guy walks over and has you lie down on the table, and then
Yes, do the same for me, please.
give me a charisma check. He will heal you the full HP though. You are.
You ugly.
You're. Yeah, no, you're. He's kind of stabbing you, and he's like, "Huh, your spiritual pressure is interesting. Interesting." It kind of gives you. It kind of like glares at you a little bit.
Don't mind the kid. He's done plenty of good today.
All right, he stabs you a couple more times and fully heals both of you. Like, well, that'll be 25 gold each.
He sees just how fucked up Saturday is, and he goes, I normally don't have to use this one, and I apologize for how uncomfortable this might feel. And he just like sheaths the sword, and then he just draw slashes right across your neck.
Oh.
And, you know, but instead of decapitating you, it effectively is a heal spell. You know, because what would kill you would heal you.
Effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that she does goes through like the wound he makes, like once he pulls his blade out, it just instantly heals and closes up.
But yeah, he effectively cuts your head off with healing.
Yeah. He just stabs you in the chest and the neck, and you're somehow feeling better. You're very scared of it, but you know, it is what it is.
So, 25 gold. I hope you put this to good use. And I carefully count out 25 pieces of gold in front of him.
What do you accept? 20 gold.
He looks at you, and it says it's 30 for you now.
I saw that coming.
Alright. 30 it is.
Like, get out of here now. Something about your friend there, Soul Reaper. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's a little strange. I
goes
wouldn't think
back.
much of it. And I kind of like put my arm around Aaron and walk him towards the front door. I drop 5 gold in your pocket.
Well, thank you.
When we get outside, he saved our life. What in the hell are you trying to do? You trying to get yourself caught in here? Didn't you see what we had to do to your buddy?
I was just trying to make it a little cheaper.
Your life is worth every penny. I'm not happy about it either, but
Well, as long as we're alive.
the squad seems to have some sort of monopoly on us not dying, so we just kind of have to do what we must around here.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to see which direction Brock took off, did you?
North.
He went north.
Well, it's a good place to start. And I overheard them say something about
Okay.
execution.
You look north and you see the giant flaming Zanpakuto that only gets used in like grand executions.
Oh, it's not activated right now.
Oh no, but it's up there. It's wrapped
Yeah.
up.
Looks like you think he's up
Yeah,
there.
you just
It-
you see like two like 100-foot tall poles, like with ropes attached to this other 100-foot pole that's wrapped up in this like paper with spell incantations written on it to keep it sealed. You would have never seen it acted.
But you know that there's an execution going to be happening there later today, and
There was never a time said. It just
Oh.
said that she was sentenced to that.
I thought it was later today.
So we have kind of a strong idea that that's where he went, at least.
Yeah.
I think we should get moving that way. Find Brockman. Make sure he's not in any type of danger.
Yeah, so I guess we know the city well enough to just kind of beeline that direction.
Yeah. You would have. And as you guys start moving that direction, you feel an immense spiritual pressure just start erupting.
Not the head captains.
And it's not the head captain.
And is it like directional or just all around us?
Oh, you feel it towards the execution hill, towards where Brockman was going, in the direction you guys are going.
Okay.
Is that Brockman?
Pass
Did he
without a
level,
trace.
did he get Bankai?
Yeah, is he Bankai? Pass without a trace lasts an hour, so Aaron,
You'd have it by the time you get there.
I recommend
you guys are like flash
we
stepping that way.
continue to stay out of sight. We're gonna try to be as hidden as possible on our approach.
Yeah, just like flash stepping on rooftops.
Mm-hmm. Staying out of
Keep moving.
direct eyesight. Obvious direct eyesight. Ruff's got a base. Check, I got a boss kill.
Now I've got a base. All your base are belong to
Oh, I was
us.
like, yeah, doesn't it do the thing? Like, what? Apparently that was a bad translation. That's how that happened.
Well, so it's from Zero Wing.
Is that really?
Yeah, it's from the game Zero Wing. You are on the path to destruction. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Ha ha ha.
Oh, my head.
Take off every zig. What you doing? Somebody set up us the bomb. We get signal. Main screen turn on. Like, yes, it's from a video game.
I
dude.
see. I know it as a cheat code from StarCraft 1. But I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't know what the reference was.
Oh yeah. Oh man. There's a song that goes with it. Whole flash video, everything. Hold on, I'm sending this over to you so you can
Of
put
course,
this on the stream.
it's-
And Prof, you can give me a Ryatsu check or a Constitution save.
Oh yeah, one moment.
Yep,
So
I'm gonna
that
freak out a sec.
spiritual power is getting spicy.
Super
Yeah.
spicy.
Super spice.
It would help if I actually open my character sheet.
You have a -1.
A con save, you said? I can do that.
Yeah, con save or Ryatsu check.
I will always choose a con save if I have the option.
Yep. All right. You pass.
No, sorry, a Ryatsu check, not the con save.
You pass either way. So,
Cool.
yeah. You happen to be somewhat close to what's happening. You feel a huge spike in spiritual pressure coming from the north of you.
I take off that way.
Yep, and you recognize one of them as Captain of Squad 11.
Oh. That guy.
Yeah.
Old One Eye. I call him Willie. But he doesn't know that.
So yeah, you're moving towards him and some other spiritual pressure you've never felt before.
Is One-Eyed Willie
Yeah.
trying to hide, or is he pretty
Oh
out in the
no,
open?
he ain't hiding for
he-
shit. No,
he
is
doesn't
out
hide.
there. No, he hunts. He hunts, not hides.
And he doesn't bother turning if there's walls in his way.
No, he will take the wall out with that sling, most likely.
Or walk through it, you know, like...
Yeah,
Oh,
you know, he might just Spartan kick a fucking person size hole in the wall
yeah,
okay.
like-
Okay.
quite
I'm
easily. Yeah, this is
becoming
Beastie's
aware.
captain. Prof is feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. This dude is a beast of a man.
No, he is Black Air Force energy at its finest.
But like straight raw primal power, not like refined swordsman. But like enough raw power to, you know, be the best of all the fighters.
You would know that he does not know the name of his Zanpakuto, and he is a captain.
So he's not military
What?
grade dog water. Okay.
No, he is He is yeah, he's practically a walking army.
He's dog
One
grade
person.
military water.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But yeah, Prof, as you get there, yeah, you would as you arrive, you would see Captain Zaraki fighting a
One-eyed
Soul
Willie.
Reaper.
Is it strawberry?
It just might be.
Actually, there's a fucking fruit cart in my way. I can't see it. I gotta blow it up. Wait, it's a cabbage cart. That's obvious. A cabbage cart.
Yes, it's a cart full of cabbages.
Uh,
But
so,
you are showing up right at the end of the fight. You see Strawberry has slashed and taken down Captain Kenpachi Zaraki. You show up as Kenpachi falls to his knees and then falls straight to his face. And you just see
Ichigo?
him run off. As he like turns around, he's like, huh?
what are you doing here? I'm standing like right next to Kambachi.
Kenpachi looks at you and says, "What are you doing? Take care of the Soul Reaper."
Oh, yeah. What are you doing here, man?
He looks at you and says, I hardly know how that's any of your business, but what are you doing here?"
Well, you seem like you're in a bit of a rush. And mine's a long story. But like, I don't know, like depending on what you're doing, like I might be able to help.
Kinda giving you a glare. It's like, I have no time for this. I gotta find Brad.
Oh. Who's he?
You wouldn't even know.
No. But I know that you guys were fighting him.
I'm like, Brad.
But I don't know who he is. I don't know Brad or Ryu. I know Ichigo and Orihime because I'm in their class, but the other two are not in the same class as us. So I don't know that he runs around with them outside and does all this Soul Reaper stuff.
See him kind of put his sword on his shoulder and says, "Why on earth would you even want to help me?"
In class, dude. Like,
He points his sword at you.
honestly, you falling asleep in class all the time deflects a lot of heat off of me from the teacher, and I really appreciate it. So, like, I feel like I owe you.
He points his blade at you, says, "Seems to me you're working with the Soul Society."
I'll just walk like towards him. I'll say, "Yeah," and I just mouth to him like, the invader, and I shoot the ground under his feet.
He
I don't
comes
actually
back
shoot-
and he's like, what the fuck?
Die, invader, and I shoot the ground under his feet again.
You
'Cause
see
he
him
said
have
he
like a
jumped back.
very confused look on his face.
Did he jump around the corner this time?
You would jump out the way of all of them.
Well, yeah, no, I'm
missing. He's like
yeah.
moving out the way.
But I'm trying to herd him out of sight of Kenpachi. Like I'm trying to back him up around the corner of a building so that I can like chase after him and then like stand and talk to him.
Yeah. Here, you start knocking him over up the street a bit. Away from Kenpachi.
If there's like an alleyway, I would shoot to the left of him, you know, if the alley's on the right. Try and like make him jump that way down the alley. Yeah, or like that. Shoot off to the right so he jumps left.
You see him put both hands on his blade.
Ah!
Go.
I have no idea what that does. So I continue my charade, and I'm like, ah! You know, arm flailing in the air. I'm gonna get you, Soul Reaper Invader! And I dip around the corner and like drop my arms to my sides. The moment I am around the corner, I give up illusion of pursuit.
He notices that, and when he yells Getsuga, and then as you do that, he yells Tensho, and then you see just like a small like crater, like air slash.
I see the Getsuga Tensho.
Yeah, it's big blue like sword slash.
He throws it off to the side of me.
Yeah.
I look at him like, holy shit. Nice.
He takes a step forward and puts his blade over at your neck.
I raise my gun off to the side of him. I said, I'll get you, Soul Reaper. And I blast off a couple shots. Like I put my arm past him and I just shoot him past him. I was like, good thinking. We got to keep it like, make it sound like we're still fighting over here.
He grabs you by the collar of your shirt, pulls you into his face, and it says, what the hell is the meaning of this?
Okay, so Execution is this faction that exists inside of the Soul Society. We are not... We are Fullbringers. I don't know how much I can explain to you in this moment. Know that I'm not a soul. Like, I just kind of work with them.
Why do you think it matters if you're a Soul Reaper or not? You're working with the Soul Society. They're gonna kill Rukia, and he like tosses you away.
I exaggerately like fall back into the street and then get back up. I'll get you, and I start running off again. And I glance down the way to see that Kenpachi is falling for the ruse.
Make a deception check.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to ask for one.
Give me a deception check. I'm trying to deceive him with all this. I just want to see where this is all going. 14.
Would be a contested insight?
Yeah, typically.
Yeah, no, his Kenpachi's insight ain't very good. No,
good.
Unless it's battle related. Then I will give him advantage only for battle related insights.
Well, that makes sense, but
anything else he should have disadvantage on.
He's also like mostly unconscious.
He's like kind of convinced. He's not 100% convinced, but he's kind of convinced. It doesn't help that he's half unconscious right now.
That's true.
That's cool. That helps me.
At this point, you guys would have been showing up to where you heard these explosions.
And I said, let's go.
Right.
And I, take off running with him. You see Brockman running with a Soul Reaper.
Yes, with orange hair.
So we actually saw you, like, whatever direction you're going?
Well, yeah, you guys ended up going in the right direction, and then you guys definitely saw the Getsuga Tensho from where you guys were at.
And then you saw me stand there talking to him as I fire off my gun a couple times past him, and then like turn over my shoulder, and I'm like, I'll get you, Soul Reaper.
Well, they wouldn't have seen all that yet. They would have
Oh.
just seen the blast and went
Okay.
that direction. So
Okay,
they're like coming up.
then yeah, you would have heard my
Yes,
gun go off
yes,
twice and hear me shout, "I'll get you, Soul Reaper."
Yeah.
Better
You're definitely
question
hearing
is,
them.
but did you see us?
No.
No, it's seen shit.
What did you guys have on stealth? Because my passive percent. Oh, my
Plus
passive's
10.
20 actually.
We didn't have to make one yet, but
Yeah.
Well,
You guys want to?
my passive is 20, so the question of whether or not I see you comes down to what your stealth is.
let's see.
Yeah, give me
Mm,
stealth checks.
Should have a +3. Let's see if it did it. Oh, it did. 25.
So I don't see you.
What are we doing?
Yeah, you don't see.
Make
Roll
a
a
stealth
check.
check. It's under your skill. Skill character bar.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I do.
Then he gets
see
a
you.
+10, right?
Yeah, he has a +10.
Oh, is passive that trace AoE?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot
is.
bubble.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It's
Then no, I don't
crazy
see
good
either of you.
for like a level 1. Like what?
Yeah, that's insane.
Level 2, but yeah.
Not as insane, but still really powerful.
But yeah, you guys would be creeping on the rooftops. You would notice Brockman with a Soul Reaper that you do not recognize.
I'd be like, we should go then, and like motion off down, to the west, not back where Kenpachi could see us running together.
I say to Aaron, I think I saw Brock and another Soul Reaper head that direction. They're moving awfully quickly. We ought to pick up our pace.
Yeah, we need to get moving.
As you guys cross that alleyway, you see Kenpachi on his face to the south.
Yeah, you guys like pass by and you look down to the south, and Kenpachi is just face planted into the ground. He's not looking at you guys or anything, but he's there.
Sounds like he's looking to grabble.
That's-
Yeah, he's looking at cobbles still on the floor.
Kenpachi, are you all right?
This is not a sight you see frequently.
Kenpachi?
Kenpachi is unconscious.
Oh,
He is
fuck.
out.
I head to him and spare the dying. Oh, and that's another
He looks up.
spell point.
He looks up at you. And he stands up. And he looks around and he says, "Where'd that Soul Reaper go? That Fullbringer should have been on his trail."
Yeah, I saw him chase him down the alleyway. He really knocked you out like that, did he?
He just kind of glares at you.
I kind of look at Aaron like,
Kenpachi says, "I better catch up to them. I might end up killing both of them."
are you in any position to move right now, sir? I mean, no disrespect, but you may want to
He
head
says,
to
"I'm
Squad 4.
fine."
Anything more than 0 HP means ready for combat.
Yep.
Welcome to Squad 11.
Again, no disrespect, and I kind of brush the gravel off of him and off of his forehead. All right, sir. After you, then.
He looks around and says, "Did you see where they went?"
I think to the west. How long does
You
Spare the
see him
Dying
get
take
up.
to cast? Isn't that like
You see him kind of have a psychopathic grin on his face.
well, that's pretty
He
typical.
grins and says, "That Soul Reaper was pretty strong."
It's instantaneous. Yeah, he's... I'm assuming he's like 1 HP, because I haven't seen him do anything. Okay.
He's
Okay.
1 HP. He then starts running that direction.
The thought kind of passes through my mind that I could, like... Couldn't I, like, take his place if I put him down like a dog right here?
You have to do it in front of the whole squad.
Okay, yeah, I can't just mercy
You
kill
would not.
him. And...
You would not gain the title of Kenpachi that way.
Ah,
You would have to
shit.
fight him
Beastie
a
would be in for a
one-on-one.
fucking surprise.
Oh my god! You just
Back in
become
your
Kenpachi
Kenpachi.
level 6.
Sup? Like, I told you.
You know how
I told you.
you know how
didn't
short
believe me.
you would be, Kenpachi? I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
I get my ass handed to me as soon as this endeavor is over, but...
That would honestly throw a lot of turmoil into Squad 11, though, if Kenpachi were eliminated here.
Oh yeah, no, it would have been
Because-
a total
Because
clusterfuck.
his lieutenant is strong, but there are a lot of people in that squad that could probably beat him if they wanted to and had the drive to. Because if he became lieutenant, or if he became captain, then someone's just like, well, I just got to beat the old lieutenant. Like, he's not Zaraki Kenpachi. Like, he's this Kenpachi.
No, that's true.
So yeah, you guys start chasing after them.
Oh, shit, I got
You
the
lo-
gloves.
How are you like trying to escape, Prof? Are you like
I'm
actively
just
trying to make
running.
sure you're
I'm running with
avoiding people?
Ichigo.
Just yep. Ichigo's just running to where he last felt the
Her spiritual pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just following him.
So you guys start chasing him. Start running out into the it looks somewhat like a maze. It's just like a bunch of like it seems like long hallways kind of thing, like
Mhm.
outdoor hallways. And eventually Ichigo just stops moving. He stops in place.
Up with him.
You see him start to like sweat.
You okay?
He then falls over and passes out.
I pick him up.
All right.
I'm putting him over my shoulder.
You like fireman carrying him?
Yeah. Then I turn around and well, I mean, do I see Rukia anywhere?
No.
I guess I keep walking towards the fucking
Hmm?
towards the north. Pretty much.
You eventually make it to Sokyoku Hill, like at these gates, before you can actually get there. You are met with a captain.
I imagine if they're running, they would catch up to me. You know, carrying.
Yeah, no, they
somebody and
catch up
walking.
to you about the time you show up to these gates.
Um,
And
and
you
yeah,
are met with Captain of Squad 6.
hey,
He says, "What do you think you're doing with the Ryoka?"
well, I mean, I was supposed to catch him, wasn't I?
Doesn't look like you've caught him. And at that moment,
He's unconscious over my. What do you mean? It doesn't look like I've caught him. Like
He's
I
got
have
him.
I
him.
forgot. He just wanted. I forgot about that already.
Yeah, he's literally carrying
Yeah.
him.
Like
Yeah.
Like, I'm carrying him here.
He looks at you and says, "This isn't where he's supposed to be brought to."
I don't live here. I knew that I would find somebody important here. I got him. You are someone important, right? You're wearing a captain's coat.
It is one of the 4 royal families.
I don't know that.
That is true.
As we catch up,
I
I say,
don't care about
Brock,
that either. Why?
it looks like you caught one of the intruders. And I kind of look at you.
Yeah, I
Look at the
go to school
situation.
with them.
He
Of course you do.
he walks up to you and says, "Hand over the Ryoka. I'll take care of him from here."
I mean, like, oh, hurt him?
It's just a lad.
I say as I pass him over.
He picks him up.
You know, we're not like close friends or nothing, but like I know the guy. Class.
He looks at you and says, "He's in for more than just hurt. He invaded the Soul Society and has broken the law."
Well, yeah, but he's just a kid, man. Like,
And he walks past you. And he sees Kenpachi. He's like, "Oh."
I see
you've been
Kenpachi. I got him. He sees me
Kenpachi and him
unscratched.
then kind of start arguing about Kenpachi wants to take Ichigo from him. And they're having a little argument about it right now. And finally, Kenpachi ends up backing off. And they walk off. He walks off with the main character of the anime. And at that moment, you see a dark-skinned girl appear, hit Kenpachi, grab Ichigo. And then she's like, "Oh, Byakuya, it's been a while."
Did she hit Kenpachi when she arrived?
No.
Oh. She just knocks this man out again.
God. Drops him.
Would be something that happens in Squad 11 quite often.
So
Not the
also,
Kenpachi.
I'm just saying, it's perfect. Her appearance, she comes like spiraling out of the sky and lands with her heel on the back, drives his face, and then just leaps off of to grab Ichigo.
Yeah, she hops in, kicks Byakuya right in his face.
Okay. That makes more
grabs
sense.
him. And she looks at him and says, I can't let you kill this one quite yet."
Do I recognize her?
No.
I turn to Brock and say, don't suppose you know this one too, do you?
You guys would then hear Byakuya call him Yoruichi. But you would recognize that name as the black cat at Kisuke's shop.
Oh!
He looks over and he's like, "Oh, you guys are here. Nice to see you all again."
I knew you weren't a cat.
He looks at you guys and says, "You better not try to stop me."
Oh.
Not that you could even catch me.
Well, it seems like unnecessary to have this conversation if your intent is to run away.
She's monologuing. Get her.
As she's talking, Byakuya goes to try to hit her. But then she flash steps out the way. She says, "You've never been able to beat me in a game of tag before, Byakuya. They don't call me Flash Master Yoruichi for nothing." You see them just start flash stepping around the place. Byakuya not able to catch her. Then she gets away, and she gets onto a building, and she looks down and says, "I'm gonna teach this man Bankai in 3 days." Once he learns Bankai, he will get to fight him, Byakuya. And then she leaves.
Seemed like it was above our pay grade.
You see Byakuya have an annoyed look on his face.
I just want to point out that Kenpachi
then
Zaraki has to have an insane amount of respect for me now.
For her? Oh, grabbing the...
He fought the man. He knows how strong he is. He saw me chasing after him and, like, charge into the Getsuga Tensho. And here I stand unscratched, putting him unconscious.
He was unconscious.
He was already out.
Okay.
By the time you got down and around the corner, he was already out like a light.
But, you know, he saw me chase after him, and here I stand unscratched.
Yeah, with him unconscious.
With this man unconscious.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a good, good floor show, you know?
Yeah.
You see him just kind of smile to himself. Kenpachi does.
Yeah.
He's like, "Huh, I can't wait to see what kind of a Bankai he has." Then he walks off.
This is my Bankai.
I look at the Fullbringer and the Quincy in my midst, kind of realizing that they might not be as crazy as I thought they were after all.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm crazy. I'm duct tits bonkers.
Considering our captains couldn't get that motherfucker and let her just take off with him. It's just like... And then he's all happy as a fucking clam about it. Just like, "Oh, I will fight him another day." It's like, oh, God.
That's all Kenpachi thinks about is fighting strong opponents. That's his whole thing. They're not strong, he does not give a fuck.
He's the Goku of this world.
Yeah.
Oh, they're strong. I want to fight them.
Yeah. All he does. That's his entire personality.
As he beats you, you say, "I could be stronger. Give me 2 weeks." And he'll spare you because he wants to see it.
Yeah.
After I just peeled him up off the pavement.
Yeah, right. You already got beat by this man. You want to see him get stronger and fight him? Okay.
Right. Good on you, I guess. Yeah, right.
You would also notice that Kenpachi does not have his eye patch on.
Oh, like, does he have a glass eye or like
nope. It's a normal eye. He can see out of it.
Just kind of looking at him like complete disbelief.
Yeah.
Should we be making a Ryatsu check for him being here without the eye patch on?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, give me Ryatsu checks actually. Yeah, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
No, I mean, actually, no, he's fucked up a lot. His spiritual pressure is not there right now. He needs a rest.
Even without the eye patch?
He is at 1
He's probably putting it on as he's walking away.
Okay, that's cool. That's fair.
Yeah. You see him putting it back on.
Yeah. No, you would see that he has the eye under it.
Yeah.
And as he's putting it on, you would start to feel extremely uncomfortable, but then he puts it on and it goes away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You start to feel like a spiritual pressure, like a weight get lifted off of your shoulders.
You felt like you were in Jeremy's office and...
Oh shit. Paddle raid?
Yeah.
What? Welcome in.
Oh, hell yeah.
Woo! Smoke out time.
What's up, y'all?
Yes.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you for the raid.
That is a good... marker to smoke.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
and cozy. What were you playing? Dead by
Playing-
Daylight?
Some Chucky action. Big old
Yeah, that's
chunk
right.
of dab.
Forgot they added Chucky to Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Surprised they haven't sooner, considering the twins. I think it is
Yeah.
twins, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, he works even differently than the twins.
Hey, what's up?
Like, he's got a third-person hitbox, or third-person camera angle, which is the first for the killers. And in order to blind him with a flashlight, you actually have to blind the entity controlling him, not him. Which the entity controlling him is normal man's. So you have to shine the flashlight above his head to hit him with the blind.
It's a trip.
Yeah.
There's a horror game my buddy was telling me about. Lethal Company. You guys heard about that?
Yeah.
I've heard of.
You said it came
Yeah,
out
looks
pretty
alright.
recent. DVD
Yeah.
was good, but you're super tired. Oh damn! Yeah, I bet it's like fucking midnight.
Well, I'm heating up this dab. Cheers to the raid.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
I'm saying it's a similar like looter, but there's no PvP as far as I could tell. But it's like a horror game, so you're trying to get away from like extra fucked up PvE.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like the computer for the killer though. I like when it's a person because
Yeah.
you can play mind games with people, and that's what that game is all about.
Right, right.
You know. So.
And you can use a flashlight to blind killers. Piss them off.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've thought about checking it out. I probably will one of these days.
Oh man, the good old days. The custom matches that we used to do.
Oh man, we had so much.
Good
fun.
days until you would just keep me standing still with a flashlight. Yeah.
Beastborg used to play with us until Shy Guy joined the.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry,
see.
Beastborg.
I see.
Yeah, Shy Guy fucked up Dead by Daylight.
Maybe I should
The
start
game
streaming
will never be
Minecraft
the
again.
same.
I swear.
But yeah, you guys can do whatever you want now from here.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
Yeah, right.
Suppose.
I think.
Well, I guess guess now we grab a beer.
I mean,
You're
sure.
not even
Let's
touched.
go play some.
I
let's go
almost
play some
died,
laser
Brock.
tag.
Oh no, I am at about half HP,
Oh, okay.
a little over half.
I was like,
Like I have taken damage throughout the day, but I am no worse off for wear than I was when Kenpachi saw me take off after the guy.
do we need to get you to squad 4, or you want to sleep this one off?
I mean,
Honestly, I could
honestly,
use a decent rest myself.
I kind of want to get to. I want to go see Ichigo. Like,
Yeah, I could honestly use a long rest.
you guys go
Didn't she just carry
to
him
sleep.
off?
I'm gonna. Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, Ichigo's not in the Soul Reaper's possessions anymore. You're in he is in Yodorichi's possession.
Which
Flash Master.
That shit is
To
above my
me,
pay grade.
means that he's now at the shop. So I want to get back to the world of the living.
Yeah, to be honest, until the rest of the Soul Reapers realized that, yes, the threat was fumbled. We should probably get the two of you out of here.
Yeah.
How do we open the door without Beastie?
So, you can just show up to where the Sing Taimon is, the little portal thing. You can just like, hey, we need to go.
Oh, that's
We're
right. I was
supposed to be
thinking of a second
stationed there,
magic
but we
item.
came back.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the soul phone is like just how you get missions and shit.
So yeah, I would escort them back through the Soul Society to the doorway.
Yeah. You show up at the doorway and you encounter a captain. Captain Squad 5. Captain Eisen. He's a like 6'2", like has glasses, some darker colored hair.
And
Like, oh.
I'd recognize him.
Yes, you would recognize him as a captain, and you would know it's Squad 5 from his coat.
Oh.
Well,
I'm not metagaming. I'm not metagaming.
Captain,
Yep.
I need to see to it that these two make it back home safely tonight.
Shoot me in the face. I'm totally kidding.
Are they both Fullbringers? You see him have his arms just kind of like in his sleeves, just kind of chilling.
Would I know that Aaron's a Quincy? Yes, I would.
You know what
Yeah.
a Quincy is.
You would know from his abilities. You're like, oh, yep, that's a Quincy.
I ignore his
way you
question
did it,
and I say that they've both been granted safe passage to return home.
He looks at you and says, are they both Fullbringers?
It's none of your
I'm trying to go
concern.
home. I start walking forwards.
It's like, all right. And he kind of walks off.
Didn't even have to make a persuasion check, and I wasn't gonna lie to him, so... It's like, ooh, do I lie to this captain? Is there like a button on the doorway? Like, I don't know how this thing works.
Yeah, it's a there would be other Soul Reapers there that would like set it
Open
up
it for
and then
it.
have it open for you.
Right.
You pretty much are just standing there waiting until it's opened. You go for it.
In Dark Age of Camelot, alright, you buy the pendant, you put it on, and you wait for the group of wizards to come down and stand in the circle and cast the teleport spell.
Gotta do the whole
Yeah.
fucking charade to
Yeah,
do the
whole
thing.
frontiers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sing a little kumbaya and get her done.
Yeah.
The two of you ought to get some rest. I know you're driven, but you need to be careful for a little while.
I
You
head
guys,
immediately to the shop.
yep, you head to the shop, and you guys arrive, and where the fuck are you? There you are.
Way up top.
That's right, you're running over there, hoping for
Hoping for
hopes and
something that
dreams.
didn't exist.
yes.
I
You guys show up.
am
You
kind
see
of the
Keisuke
opinion that I
chilling there?
shouldn't go with them.
If you don't want to, you know how to.
Because as far as I know, like, I'd be walking directly into the face of danger if I go with Brock. So my intention was to send them home, go back
Oh, okay.
to my barracks and take a long rest.
All right, sounds good. And you stay in the Soul Society. And there were soul reapers that guided them through the in-between world, so they don't fucking die.
Yeah.
Vomit or head
Yeah.
explode or
Don't no.
Or no, they
Eaten by
ran
the
over.
space
Yeah.
dumpster.
space
Yeah.
dumpster. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a
Literally
living thing.
It's
a
the
living
best
thing.
way to describe it. It just travels through and
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the cleaner, the big sweeper thing, and it's alive,
dumpster.
and it will eat you if
living
you're not fast
space
enough.
trash can.
I'm gonna grab a beer.
Yeah, that's why they prepared it, the Senkai. So you don't have to deal with them. I am actually gonna grab another twisted tea myself. I'll be right back.
Must stay right here. What's going on, chat? How we doing tonight? Huh? What's everybody up to? The DVD was fun.
I love the
Paddle's
cousin
just
emote.
chilling.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's so cute.
it's a gift
Oh,
too.
dude,
Oh
I'm
my
so-
God.
So I was at work today, and I work at the mall, and there's a shop that's like four stores down from me, maybe. It's like the kids' jungle gym play place area. And then down at the far other end of the mall, they have the Santa photo op place. And today I saw this little girl come out of the play place walking towards the other end of the mall. I know she was, but she had, like the red dress with all the white fur trim and everything. And she had like stark white hair. It was pulled out into two cute little ponytails, but she looked like the cutest little Mrs. Claus. But it was, she had
Aw.
naturally white hair. But oh my goodness, it was so adorable. I saw her just like skipping along through the hallway in the mall. And I was like, oh my God, those photos are going to be so cute.
It's not worth. There it is.
Baby! Me and Ghostface be playing around.
Professional, Jimmy. That sounds like to me Saturday.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
I haven't had to do my own shoutouts in a while. Okay, right?
Yeah, if only you had a mod here.
God damn it! Damn it, beastie! Damn it, psycho!
But yeah, you guys arrived safely in the world of the living, and you guys walk into Kisuke's place. He looks at you guys. Hey guys.
Hey, what's
Out
up?
with the Soul Society.
Eventful.
When he said that, he had a goofy look, and he's like, "Oh, what's going on in the Soul Society?"
Well, so we've heard that some people broke in, and then we found some of them, but we had also heard that a different group of them was somewhere else, and so I split off from the main group of people, and I took off going somewhere else, thinking where I'd find the guy, and then I found him, and it turns out I go to school and shit, and
Oh,
he wound up getting captured, and then he got captured from his captors by, I think, your cat, who I knew wasn't a cat all along.
kind of looks at him, at you two, and has a serious look on his face. Looks and says, "You need to help all of them." Don't let Rukia get executed. I'm the one that sent them there.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, he said we needed to get to her, and we were on our way there when he passed out. So, like, yeah. Is he here?
No. Why
Oh.
would he be here? He should be in the Soul Society saving Rukia.
Oh. I thought he might be here because, like, you know, your cat. Never mind. Um, uh,
He laughs when you say his cat for the second time. He laughs.
yeah, but like I said, yeah, I knew, I knew, but it's just easier. You, I'm fucking shite with Japanese names. Your chibi,
Richie.
your cat.
She is not my cat. She is
I,
an ex-captain of Squad 2. And also is a part of one of the four royal families.
but colloquially, we both understand who I'm speaking about when I use the word. I
Yes.
know, and
Yes.
I'm not implying that she is because I know, and I knew she was for this.
He then he like slaps you a little bit and he's like, calm down. And then he pats you on the head and says, calm down. Breathe.
Sorry, but anyways, yeah, I thought that he might be here because she grabbed him.
What did she say?
That she was gonna teach him Bankai in 3 days.
He sits down. He's like, huh. This should be interesting. He looks at you two and says, this can go one of two ways.
You teach me Bankai in 3 days?
He slapped you again. A little bit harder than the last time.
That's rude.
He's like, anyways. Seems like you two are pretty beat up. Y'all should rest here for the night. I'll get you guys sent back tomorrow.
Are we doing a long rest?
Oh yeah, I was gonna go home and go to sleep. And tell him, ask him if he could get us back to the Soul Society tomorrow to go save Rukia.
Yeah, he would inform you on what time to be back at since you would be leaving. But Quincy, if you want to go back to your home, you can, or you can stay there with him. All up
Yeah,
to you.
I'm gonna stay here.
I'm convinced that Aaron is homeless.
As far as we know, he might
Man has not gone
know-
home through the entire campaign.
Good possibility.
I mean, you know, if you are, it's whatever. But yeah, and anytime anyone's like, "You could stay here," he's like, "I'm bunking." You know, like it makes sense. If you are, you know, if you don't have a home, then anytime someone offers you to stay, if it's the roof over your head, yeah. I mean, I understand. Take it.
Yeah, if someone offers me that, I'm taking.
Yeah.
For the invite.
But
Well, yeah.
Brock's gonna go home and sleep in his own bed.
Yeah. You guys get a long rest. And then back in the Soul Society, you have the one and only Sergeant Major chilling, drinking alone.
Reminiscing all my near dead friends. But yeah, So I'm just gonna have a drink at the pub and then take a long rest at the barracks myself.
You actually get your own rooms, being a ranked officer.
Hey, this is nice. Would you look at that?
Yeah. You've been recognized. That's why you get your own room. There's like
Witness
hundreds
me.
of people in each squad. So you actually get to go to this. Yeah, I gotta put people on here. Yeah, you get one of these 4 private rooms. Take your pick.
Yeah, I like the one by the stairs. Take that.
Yep.
Hear the cadets scuttling up and down all night long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You get your own private room.
Oh, that's
When Raven
nice.
showed me these maps, I was like, this is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are really cool.
But yeah. You get to take a long rest here. And yeah, you guys wake up. And yeah. What would you like to do when you wake up Saturday?
Well, eventually I'm gonna contact Brock, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, I kind of need to wait for Suki and possibly not Jeff. I
You
don't
would
know.
also hear a commotion coming from downstairs.
Well, might as well check it out.
You you arrive and you walk down the stairs. See a lot of people huddled around over here.
I'll head over. Who do I... It's like a bunch of people I usually see here.
Yeah, you would see Chad there, your rival. Guy, yeah, when you beat the shit out of him and almost continued the kill. It was great. But yeah, you see him. You see 2 other Soul Reapers from that fight night, and some other ones that you're not too familiar with, but you've seen them before.
Okay.
You like never talked to him, but you've seen him around.
And are they just kind of talking to each other, or like, what are they...
Yeah, they're looking at like a piece of paper on the table. You would see from over there. You wouldn't be able to read it from there, but you can see there's a piece of paper and they're like talking about
I'm
it.
gonna walk up right next to Chad, not even look at him, and have a look at what's on the paper.
You would see Captain of Squad 5, Sosuke Aizen, has been killed. And you would see a picture of him, like, kind of crucified to a wall.
Was he one of the captains I had seen?
It
He was the one
you
at the
saw-
gate.
Oh!
Yeah, the one you saw right before you sent them off.
Yep.
You just saw him get that's him on the paper.
Yep.
Well, shit. Does anyone know how
You
this
hear some of
happened?
them- No, they just found his body like that.
Interesting.
So those you hear Chad butt in and say it was those damn Ryoku. There's still more out there.
Well, I'd
You see him
imagine it
start to get
wasn't
like
one of us, Chad.
he looks unless there is a traitor among us.
Well, it seems there's a free spot available. You could become Captain
Kinda
Obvious.
sus.
You see him kind of grab his sword and another person like grab his shoulder and just kind of shake his head like, "Don't do it."
Literally just chuckle at him.
Yeah, you see him like start to draw it, and then he just sheaths it again. It's like there could possibly be a traitor in the Soul Society that done this. Possibly another captain.
It's the smartest
Maybe
thing
even
you've
a
said all
lieutenant.
year, Chad.
He just kind of snarls at you.
No, I'm serious. You had a good idea for once. It's commendable. I appreciate it. It's good to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep ribbing him the whole time I'm near him.
Yeah. You would also see on the paper it said something about certain lieutenants accusing other lieutenants and captains,
Oh, you
but there is
see.
no proof.
That's not a
It's
good
just
sign at all now,
accusations.
is it? If we start fighting amongst ourselves, they were already won.
You hear another Soul Reaper chime in. You're right. Can't be fighting amongst ourselves. We must figure out who the traitor is. Execute them on the spot. There has to be evidence.
Well, perhaps we should go take a look at the crime scene. I kind of look at Chad. Hmm?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Chad's like, all right. Then a group of you guys and Soul Reapers head out to there.
So,
Let's
was
go
there
to-
anything left behind? Like, whatever he was
you would-
stuck to the wall with, any indents in the wall, any...
You would see that there was there's definitely like nails nailed into the wall, like rods. You in this like stone pillar, they were like just like obviously something was like broke in there. And then there's also like blood streaks down the wall. The body is not there anymore.
I would assume they would have scooped him already. I'd like to kind of take a look around and see if there's any blood that might not be his or any other sign of how they got here or left.
I mean, the blood would be pretty dried up, but
That's
you
a
could,
one.
yeah, no, you
It's a
ain't
solid
finding
one.
shit. You know, I was gonna maybe be lenient and have you find something, but not on a one.
Nope.
You don't find shit. You just see dried blood on the wall. There's a little bit of like
I'm like
of the
holding up
stone
the piece
wall
of
on the
paper,
floor.
looking at the wall, looking back at the paper. I say, well,
you-
he's not here.
Picture. Chad says, "No shit, Sherlock."
Hmm.
You'd also see that on some of the buildings to the south, that there is some damage on them. Someone fought there. You hear someone looks over there and they said, "I think that's where I heard about the lieutenants fighting." One of the lieutenants attacked a captain. Captain of Squad 10.
Misspelling that. I'm gonna flash step onto the roof and kind of have a look around.
Yeah, you'd see like part of the there's like a hole in the roof. You can like see inside the building. Yeah, you'd like know there's like traces of like their spiritual pressure. You would know that they were lieutenants.
Hmm.
Actually, sorry, give me an Arcana check.
I do that. Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah. So never mind on the feeling their spiritual pressures. You do not feel their spiritual pressures. Luckily, you have someone on squad 12 here, so hopefully they can do better. Let's see what happens.
Come on, Chad, let's pull through.
Chad is not that guy.
Oh.
Chad failed. Well, I let Chad have a shot at it. Next one, squad 12 member. Yep, he nails it. He's like, feel the spiritual pressures of squad 3 lieutenant and squad 5 lieutenant.
Squad 5.
That was Captain Eisen's lieutenant, Momo. Never really took her for a fighter. Always so nice.
Well, either she was fighting him or she was defending him. We should start with her.
You hear Chad say, I heard something about Momo defending her captain. Like his honor. Found him dead.
She found him. Well, she's gotta know more.
What it says here, he pulls out like the paper that you were seeing. He's like, it says here that she walked out of the barracks and saw Captain Eisen crucified on that wall. She had suspicion that Squad 3 captain did it.
The captain or the lieutenant? True. Or we just know that the lieutenant was there?
The Squad 5 lieutenant found Squad 5 captain crucified. And then Squad 3 captain and lieutenant showed up, and she accused the captain of doing it. And Squad 3 lieutenant, being the lieutenant of Squad 3 captain, defended him.
Let's see.
And they fought. And during all of this, you guys would show up to Keyskays. And he sends you on over here.
Oh, he sends Brock and Aaron?
Yeah.
Alright.
Prof, can you give me a perception check?
Yeah. Uh, 17. My passive is 20 though, so whatever you want to take that.
I would say the 17 is fine. You would notice that when Keyskay kind of taps his way to like go through the big portal thing that he sent you guys through, it like shocked his hand and he pulled it away.
Okay. I asked him why it is that we're stopping Rukia from being a... You know, not that I particularly care about stopping the Soul Society plans, I'm just curious.
It's like, it's I don't have time to explain this right now.
Okay.
It's too complicated to put into words. You will understand in time.
All right. Cool.
You guys would have had a conversation that he thinks that there is a traitor amongst the Soul Society.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. Yeah, and so yeah,
Hmm.
you guys would show up, and they would be kind of near where Saturday is.
All right. Well, um, I I figure we got a 2-day training montage so that we can hit Bankai. What do you say, Aaron?
So let's do it. Let's get Bonkai.
Yeah, let's hit Bankai.
Any Soul Reapers were around, they'd slap their faces so hard from face palming, they'd have a handprint over their face.
I can smell the smug from here.
So if there is a Soul Reaper in this world that is cringing right now. They felt something bad was said. They cringed, and one of their friends asked them, "Why are you cringing so hard?" Like, I think a Fullbringer said something about Bonkai. Somewhere, nowhere that you guys hear, but that is just yeah. I hate the meme, love it.
You felt a disturbance in the Bankai. I'm getting it now.
Head captain had his vein popped out of his forehead, and he was like, like, I feel like one of those Fullburners just said they're gonna get Bonkai. I don't know though.
What happened?
Yeah.
Yes, me.
You guys would end up just naturally walking in the direction of Saturday in anime fashion, of course.
Of course.
And yeah, you would see him and a group of other Soul Reapers investigating the area.
Oh, what's up, Doc?
Oh, hi. Wait. How in the hell did the two of you get back here?
Yeah. So, like, what's up?
Fair enough. One of the captains was killed last night. After the two of you left. Just so happens to be the captain who allowed you to go on your way.
Oh. Shame. So, do you know where Ruki is?
As far as you guys would know, she would be locked up near the execution hill. Let's call it execution hill.
Imagine she's still imprisoned.
Alright, bet. And I start walking off towards the prison.
And what are you planning to release her?
Well, I mean...
The other Soul Reapers start looking at you guys.
No.
You realize I can't let you anywhere near her.
I just want to talk to her.
We can't let you do that either.
Why not?
You see one of the Soul Reapers. You see Chad grab his Zanpakuto. Just hands on it. Not actually drawn it.
Hey, I'm just saying there's a lot of people really interested in her.
We've got bigger things to deal with right now, Brock, than another Fullbringer.
Deal with them. And I start walking off.
I flash step in front of you and push you backwards.
What? What business is it of mine if a captain's killed? I wasn't even in this plane of existence when it happened.
And what business is it of yours to speak to this person?
Because somebody that I know thought it was smart to invade here trying to get her. Somebody else that I know thinks she needs to be rescued. I just want... What the fuck's going on?
I'm of the opinion she should be put to death.
What did she do?
I think we should let Brock
She-
go.
At this point, she invaded the Soul Society just like the two of you.
Well, yeah. Well, her crime was giving her powers to a human.
Oh, she wasn't
Which
one of
is
the
a,
invaders. Okay.
No,
Yeah, no.
her
She
crime.
was...
Yeah. Her crime was she gave her powers to a Soul Reaper.
to
And,
Ichigo.
Yeah, and that's a really big no-no in the Soul Society. It's punishable by death. Or at least in prison.
So I reiterate that she was not an invader. She was
Yeah.
accused
she
of
was-
giving... And they know for a fact, but she's been accused of giving away her powers.
Yeah, but like... Anybody think to ask her why?
To be honest,
What's her...
I'm not
what-
concerned with
what's
why.
her-
What I'm concerned with is there's
what's
another
her
Quincy
name again?
and another Fullbringer moving towards the same target as a Quincy and a Fullbringer had last night. During a time when the Soul
hear me
Society
out.
is locked down and one of the captains was just murdered.
Hear me out on this. I know it might be above your pay grade, okay, but I like to use my brain. But so what was her name? And your character would know her full name,
Yeah.
and you would know that it's the same as the captain that I turned him over to.
Yeah.
You would know that she is his little sister, and they are royal family here.
Yes. Yeah, one of the four royal clans.
Yeah, she is not like some nobody. She is royalty.
Yes.
So when I ask you her name and repeat her family name to you, and ask,
one of the four major clans.
and I would say like, I'm not big on your guys' politics and stuff, but I know that name. And you mean to tell me no one's even gonna ask why somebody would, from her stature, even think to do what she did? You don't think maybe she had a really, really good reason? I just want to hear what she has to say before they kill her. Because I don't know that they're going to ask her.
I am 100% not concerned with why. I'm concerned with there's a dead captain and a bunch of people trying to contact this person who's been imprisoned by the Soul Society. You could try to persuade me.
Yeah, I would, honestly. Yeah, with a 6.
Yeah. Big persuasion there.
Do you want me to roll against it, or I mean? How do you
Yeah,
wanna roll?
sure. Why not? Yeah, roll against it. How would that work? What would you roll?
It's persuasion? Or, yeah, what would you roll? Charisma
I
save?
would say just a charisma save.
All right, yeah. Do charisma then.
Yeah, nope.
Yep. You're not persuaded.
Yeah.
I look around at the group
Yeah.
investigating
All of them have their
the.
hand on his own pop toe at this point.
Rock.
All right. Well,
I will give
whatever.
you
I'm off to.
this once.
I'm gonna go talk to Jeremy
Hold on.
then.
I will give you this once because of the time that you saved my life. But if you endanger it here, I will remember it.
Chad like looks at you Saturday and is like, "Are you serious?" He starts getting like frustrated.
If you wish to accompany us, you may do so. I know for a fact he cannot flee from here on his own. And he will be in a very dangerous situation, as he is now surrounded by, what is it, 6 of us?
4.
Oh, I'm counting the people
4 of you.
wandering. So the 4 of us,
Yeah.
he'll be in an even
okay.
worse situation at the gates or inside, what's the fucking place called?
Execution Hill.
Execution Hill.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Execution Headquarters.
Yes.
Oh.
Execution and execution are separate things.
So Chad, I'll give you this choice. Come with us, accompany me, and keep your eyes on him. Or go and speak to the lieutenants of 3 and 5 and find out what happened last night.
The female Soul Reaper is like, how about me and Chad go and talk to Squad 3 and 5 lieutenants? You and Bowen go check out, go keep an eye on those 2. Then she flash steps off, and Chad kind of grunts and then follows her.
I haven't stopped. I'm still walking. It's the moment he said, like, I'll give you this once, I started walking.
He's like, okay, that's all I need, let's go.
Yeah.
I could tell Chad's like ready to cut you down. It's just like, oh my god. Oh, it's not.
Chad really wanted
I
to.
want to see him fucking try.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
like
God.
mano y mano, you'd probably have him, but fucking 4 Soul Reapers would probably be a bit dirt
Well,
nasty.
yeah, but if he just jumped on me, like, you know, one-on-one, I would,
I'd probably have to let you get a couple
Sorry,
hits
Chad.
in before I was forced
Sorry,
to
Chad.
do something.
Yeah.
Like,
Although honestly, if all
Ooh.
four of them jumped in, it would probably suck for everyone involved. I'm not gonna lie, they would definitely know that they were in a fight with me. They're all grouped
yeah.
up.
Mhm.
well, and I would be forced to fight the 2 of you guys, which, you know, like treading shallow water.
I'm the champion of AoE damage. I don't have to roll to hit.
Yeah. But I get 5 attacks
Yeah,
right
Prof,
now.
did you take Ruhamid with you?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't bring him out here because he's a mod soul.
Okay. So yeah, he's just chilling at Kisuke's?
No, he's in my house.
What would happen to him?
Okay. I'm not sure. That's a good
He
question.
would, the soul would pop out of the kangaroo, and he would just be the little mod soul pill again.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Because when I come here, I technically leave my body behind, and I'm just a spirit form here. And if he leaves his physical body, that's the kangaroo. His spirit is the capsule.
Yep. But yeah. Once you guys finish talking there, Owen starts just mobbing towards the other 2. I would assume you would follow.
Yeah, I start moving forward. I kind of look back at Aaron and like sigh and flash step backwards.
Yeah, I start following as well.
Man, you guys are making this breakout attempt so much more difficult.
Hey, you chose Fullbringer, okay? Alright? Alright?
I'm also I'm trying to maintain some Beastborg, okay?
I heard Paul say, I'm not gonna metagame. I'm not gonna metagame.
But like, there is a set of rails that we can go on that makes it a lot easier for DM.
I am the crowbar that destroys those rails.
Please,
Yes.
destroy all the rails. I don't want to know what's gonna happen next.
You have now created your own cannon.
You gave me a plot hook by having Kisuke like give me the glare and say she be rescued. So like I can't argue that.
You know that, yeah. You can't argue the glare. You know that's my. That's like
so there's the plot hook.
Persuasion right there.
I saw it multiple times in the 2 episodes I've watched. So.
Yeah. So I have to do the thing that keeps us on the rails. And you're making it more difficult Saturday. I don't want to do in-party fighting.
You should have picked Soulbringer, I don't know what to tell you.
Soulbringer.
Or Soul.
I did pick Fullbringer.
Soulbringer, yeah. That's
whatever the hell sword and board metahuman I'm playing.
Why don't you make a Full Reaper?
Yeah, Full Reaper.
Why don't you make your own D&D world with blackjack and hookers?
You could be a Quinn Rankar. Or an Arancy.
Saturday.
I actually like the idea Saturday. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, right? Casino D&D? Is that legal on Twitch? It feels like a pretty decent loophole.
Casinos and censored.
Right.
With giant piles of it.
So yeah, you guys start running down there. You get to the area. And you were greeted
Bunch
by
of geese everywhere, just goosebumps, dude, all night long.
You were greeted by Lieutenant of Squad 10. She has red hair, like orange hair, and yeah. Yeah, she's your kind of girl, Saturday.
Yeah, you see Sergeant Grayson kind of blush.
And
very big
in multiple
personalities. She looks at you guys and is like, "What are you guys doing here?"
I wanted to talk to Rukia.
Talk to Rukia.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can let you do that.
Why not?
He's allowed to talk to her.
No. Go ahead and tell this lovely woman what you told me. You had a brilliant question to ask her. Very important.
I just, well, like, so, because hear me out, right? I would totally understand if you told me that Joe Johnson committed some crime and like, you know, we're gonna fit the punishment or whatever, like some random dude. What was her name again?
Rangiku.
Yeah. That name means something around here, doesn't it?
She's like, yes, it does. I'm Lieutenant of Squad 10.
No, not your name.
No.
Not your name. Her name.
The prisoner.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was the prisoner's name?
Rukia.
It's Rukia.
Kuchki?
Kuchiki. That name means something around here, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So like, it sparks me as curious that such a capital crime would be committed by one of such stature. And I'm curious as to why.
Well, it's
And
a
I
big
don't
no-go
know
in the
that.
Soul Society.
Yeah, I understand that it's big, all against your rules. I'm not arguing. I'm just, I'm kind of sure that none of you guys are even think to ask her why she did what she did. I guarantee you she knew full well the consequences of her actions. And you don't think she wasn't thinking about, like, her family name or any of that stuff and, like, what it might do to reputations? I'm just curious to see, like, why she did what she did.
Well, that's understandable. My captain has informed me not to let anybody in.
Okay. That's cool. Grayson, you wanna lay the riz down?
He has been charmed. Joking. Not actually. I'm the Wizard of Oz.
Maybe ask her for drinks or something.
Don't you agree that it might be pertinent information to know why she had done something so obviously against our code?
Give me a persuasion check.
Absolute
enough-
dog shit.
Funny enough, Saturday, you pass. I rolled like dog wash.
It's my dashing good looks. I knew it.
You somehow persuade her, like, well,
Ask
you have
ask
a
her out for
point.
drinks. Ask her out for drinks.
What's
I
the
heard she likes drinks.
what's the name of the tavern, or is that just like Squad 7 barracks?
It's just the barracks.
She's in like which squad?
10.
So ever stop by the Squad 7 barracks? You know, maybe catch a drink? Kick the hell out of Chad?
Like, oh.
You ever kick the hell out of Chad? It's a great rush. Gotta try it
Who's
sometime.
Chad? I met Chad.
Probably gonna
I'm
be
sure
totally
he'll
down
introduce
for it,
himself.
too.
Is he cute?
You ever see like a old block of wood that's like been left out in the rain? You might have used it as like a tire stop for a trailer for, I don't know, 8 or 10 years. He looks kind of like that.
It's like tires stop?
Yeah, you see when you have like a 50 millimeter piece of mounted artillery, you know, you put it on a trailer so you can move. Never mind, that's not important. He looks like a tire stop.
Well, here she is. I'm like, well,
It's a sight to be seen, I assure you.
I like drinking,
Well,
so why not?
It's as good a reason as any.
I can go for a drink sometime.
I'll try to catch up with you later. Maybe tonight.
At that moment, her captain walks up.
Fuck.
You hear, Rangiku, what are you doing? And you see, it looks like a 12-year-old boy with white hair, with a captain's coat on.
I kind of turn around looking like eye level, and then I kind of gaze downward, and I really try to hide my surprise.
You can see he notices it and is slightly annoyed.
So I'm
brushes
I'm
it
not
off.
even gonna try because I'm gonna butcher whatever the current popular slang is with the kids. But I turn and look at the kid, and being a 17-year-old kid, I would be hip with all the current lingo and all that. And I effectively hit him with like the current modern equivalent of, yo, what's good, home skillet? Like I'm hitting him with all the current modern lingo, expecting him to be a kid to understand it as well. I don't know how old this guy is.
We were all hella cool 20 years ago.
Yeah.
He has a very confused look on his face as you're saying all this. Like his face looks like he's losing brain cells as you're speaking. His brain looks like it's melting. Then he like shakes his head. He's like, "All right,
You
you guys are not allowed
to
to
do a
come in."
gritty?
You see a
I got-
vein pop out of his forehead.
I got that grave essence, dude.
Whoa, this guy's got grave essence!
He walks up next to his lieutenant and says, "You're not supposed to let anybody through here."
Well, technically, she hasn't let us through yet. What I just finished explaining to her is my friend here would like to question the prisoner. It seems nobody's really bothered
prisoner,
to...
He grabs his Zanpakuto.
Calm down, my friend. I mean no offense. The issue at hand is no one seems to have asked her why, with her stature, she would do something so heinous.
Because she won't give an answer.
Right, but perhaps my young friend here might be able to get through to her.
You see him kind of like sigh.
You can bear witness if you must. He's already convinced the rest of us it's probably for the best.
He's like, he looks at you and says, "All right, only under my supervision."
Of course.
Yeah, and then he will have his lieutenant and him lead the way. You guys it takes like 20-30 minutes just to get to where she is. Once you guys finally get there, you see her in the jail cell in a like all white kimono. It looks more like a robe than like your standard like Soul Reaper kimono. Like a bathrobe. So you guys walk up to the gates.
It's actually pretty cushy in here.
I'll walk up to the cell. I don't like approach the bars, but I walk up so I can speak and I don't have to shout across the room to her.
She's like across the room, sitting at like the small window that's there. It's just barred up. Like the most you can fit is an arm through it.
Hey, Rukia. Like,
what do you want?
So, okay, hear me out. Cause, like, I go to school with Ichigo. And I'm trying to figure out why he was here.
As you say,
coming for you.
Here, she looks over at you and then runs over to the bars and is like, "Ichigo's here?"
I don't know where he is now, but he was trying to come save you.
I told her to leave me alone.
Well, he's never been the brightest or really the best at following directions.
If somehow breaks me out, I'm gonna kill him myself.
So, okay. I don't know why he's coming to save you. Or how you'll kill him if you've given up your powers. Because he seems like he's pretty powerful. But so
Didn't mean to give him that much of my powers. Wasn't all of it. It'll take time to regenerate, but I won't have that time since I'm being executed in 2 days.
oh, you see him like counting his fingers right quick. That's a convenient timing window. But has anybody like asked you why?
Of course they have.
Well,
They don't
I mean,
need
like,
to know why. All I know is I've committed a crime to Soul Society standards.
yeah, but like, I'm sure you had a good reason. Like, okay, so I don't keep up with you guys' politics and whatnot, but all I'm saying is I knew your name before this whole fiasco went down. So it strikes me as alarming that you acted in the manner.
Give me a persuasion check. Let's see how this goes.
12.
Hmm. Her will is already broken, so yeah. You persuade her. It's like I gave my powers to Ichigo.
Well, yeah, that's why you're being executed. But like, why?
She will go on to explain a story of how it happened. There was a hollow when she encountered him, and she got injured in the fight trying to protect him. She then offered to give him power to defeat this hollow.
She was protecting him while he was trying to protect her.
Yeah, it's very confusing. It's
that's an important.
Yeah.
He was trying to protect her by picking up like a lead pipe on the ground.
Yeah,
and swinging it at a ghost. Obviously not super effective.
Yeah.
But he was trying to protect her, and then she, stepped in to actually protect him.
Yeah. Hollow ended up slashing her. She ended up giving her powers to Ichigo, and he took more than she was expecting.
And so,
and here she is powerless because of it.
Yeah.
I kind of look back and forth at the captain and the other, I forget his name. The guy who they had sent with us.
Yeah, Captain of Squad 10.
And of course the redhead, but seeing if they come to the same realization that I am.
Yeah, the captain is probably coming to the same realization as you. His lieutenant probably not so much.
I mean, do you guys have any kind of, I don't know, tribunal, trial situation where, people get to speak their case? Because
there is no excuse for giving your powers to a human.
So we put her to death for saving a life?
That's what I'm saying. She literally... But also his... And whoever else's.
You're cutting out, Prof.
What others?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Not only her own life, also his life, but whoever else is in the neighborhood. Because who else was there to stop the hollow if he didn't get it? None of y'all. That's what I'm saying.
We weren't even stationed there before this happened.
No, not. He doesn't point to you particularly, Grace. He gestures to Soul Society.
Yeah. But it would be obvious to me, so now they send help, After shit's already gone awry.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
But-
captain walks up to you, Sergeant Major, and he says, I had suspicion that Eisen was a traitor. Until he was executed, of course, and killed.
Here we might
Suspicions it was Captain of Squad 3.
we might have the wrong person on death row here, my friend.
He just kind of sighs and walks away.
And I say that perfectly candidly, like, so that the others in the room can hear that as well.
Yeah, you see almost like he's slightly disappointed. And he walks off. He's like, come on, guys.
I look at
I
her
feel like
and
a
say,
23.
Sure.
give us time. We'll try and sort this out.
I feel like a 23 on insight would allow me to come to the conclusion that him being found dead the day that someone catches onto his tracks that he might be a mole might be convenient.
Oh, I'm sorry, what exactly is going on?
Basically, he's saying somebody else might have wanted him dead.
No, I think that him being found very publicly dead might be a little convenient, just as people were catching onto his tracks. My character has a high wisdom and
With
like
the 23
watching
insight, like, basically, you know, you can metagame as you need.
Yeah,
like,
like, I even
there's a
rolled
stat for
dice
that.
for it.
Yeah.
Are you coming?
If
Are you
I
coming to
had
the-
gotten under a 20, I wouldn't have said anything about it. But I literally rolled a 19 on the dice, and I have +4 on the roll. So
So you're coming to the
Just busted.
conclusion that
that
you
there's
think
something
so-
fishy about him being dead.
Yeah.
You're not sure exactly what, but you're suspicious about Eisen's death.
I'm curious who examined the body, and if it's Mayuri, I don't believe he's dead.
It was not Mayuri. It was
Okay.
If it's
Squad
my area,
4.
I don't believe anything.
No.
If Mayuri said he was dead in anything less than 3 days, I don't believe it.
Like, I don't really want to kill Chad, but if I got the chance to put my Yuri down, I'd probably have to take that chance. Like,
You know, he probably deserves it.
there's
He's
a
kind of
deeper
psycho.
end game here for me.
You know that. Yeah.
Said his goal is
It's
to
gonna
kill
be,
Chad.
You know, yeah.
No. I said
But
not
not
necessarily
directly.
Chad.
He wants to
but
kill Mayuri.
Yeah, Mayuri
His
specifically.
goal is Mayuri.
Yeah.
He wants Squad 12 captain out of
So
here.
there's something
He was
wrong
ready.
with Mayuri. I
Don't worry,
just
there's
can't
gonna
have
be
it.
plenty of ways I can make him escape your.
I'm well aware he's a crazy
Don't you
old wizard.
worry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. But Dank, that is a fair bust to make. You know, I just wanted to be clear that I did in fact roll dice to see whether or not I was going to allow any of my knowledge into that, because even watching the show, I thought it was fishy.
yeah.
You know, the first time I watched it,
You want to metagame a bit? I'm fine with that.
I don't.
Nothing wrong
Like,
with a little bit of metagaming.
anytime I bring meta information in, it will be something where my character could possibly be insightful, and I will
Yes.
make an insight roll, and it will be a really high DC.
Yeah, having your high wisdom and making your insight checks. Then
Like
yeah.
Brock is a really smart and really he's a sharp cookie, you know, like he's the type, he's like that Chips Ahoy that got like, you know, filed down and then you like shanked your buddy. I don't know if any of you guys had the same me, but
So, I would say if you get a 22 or higher, you can bring in outside information. You
Alright.
know? 22 or higher.
Like, for example, my intelligence is 10 and my wisdom is 12. So I go with a lot of exactly what I see in front of me.
yeah. Yeah, Brock is 17 intelligence, 18 with like that was that little quip about, you know, unlike most of you, I like to use
Yeah, I'm just like, rain. Let's see. I reach into my pockets.
Right over his head.
There's like a handful of sand and a healing potion. Like, huh.
I think you left that at home.
I'm not working with that right now.
I know. It's obvious. You're just illustrating my point.
Right.
Thanks. But yeah, I made my point, and I storm out of there.
I'm gonna catch up to Brock as we're
These
leaving.
motherfuckers are so goddamn inept. I fucking hate it here.
I kind of pat you on the back. Well, I'll give you that, Brock. It was pretty damn brave.
Yeah, what she did was brave. Like,
yeah, but also you going
these guys
in there.
are idiots.
Yeah, but you put yourself in harm's way to save her after apparently your friend did the same. So, I appreciate that about you.
Fucking idiots. These fucking storms on.
Like, well, you saw what Mayori told us. Just kind of mumbling and ranting about the old wizard again.
You say that, and I immediately begin rumbling dumb my ears. 3 whole fucking days. It's dead. I don't know how, but
he's apparently the most insightful among us, too. It's terrible.
He's the head of your research and development. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? I hate it here. God.
That's gold.
But where would you guys like to go?
I mean, honestly, I'm hoping to stumble across Yorichi, but I know it ain't gonna fucking happen because they're,
No, you ain't finding them.
Yeah, they're gone.
It's gonna take you a while.
Brock's one
It might
idea
take you
was
2 days to find them, and by that point, it doesn't even matter.
no. Brock's one idea was, back in the world of the living. So whatever. I'm surprised that Animal didn't have any guidance on where we might find Yorichi. But I'm gonna spend the next 2 days trying to convince any and all soldiers who will listen to me that Rukia should go free.
Oh god.
Like, I'm gonna go back to the world of living, go to FedEx Kinko's, get flyers made on all over out here. Free Rukia, bro. It's gonna be a hashtag. I don't know if they do those up here, but it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna trend in the real world.
That's fair.
That's still a term that's used, right? Trending.
Should we hold off till we can get Suki back in?
Yeah.
My thoughts are we take this story directly to the head captain if no one else will hear us. Or at least to my captain to start. 'Cause he's my direct ally. He'll hear us out.
Here's the thing, Saturday. The execution event is like a set event in the storyline.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk him out of the execution.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
all right, that's up to you guys. I mean, if you want to play it canonically,
I'm just letting you know. I'm just spinning wheels. because that's what Brock would do, and you're following what Grayson would do. I'm just letting you know we are in fact just spinning wheels for 2 days while we wait for back.
Not impossible. You could still potentially get your captain to
Yeah, I
be
mean,
on
He's
your
po-
side about
I mean,
it.
the
You
kid's
know,
the
you
kid's
might
gonna
not be
be
able to
really
stop
pissed at
it,
me
but-
anyway because I sent his buddy, well, I guess to the Soul Society. So,
Oh no, I think he's gone. I don't know where the fuck he's going. I
well, he
don't think he's
died.
here though.
He's got to go
Yeah, I don't know
somewhere.
how that works. I don't. I think he would just. I don't know how that would work. It's very interesting.
I think you sent him to hell.
Like, what happens
you
if
might have just sent him to hell.
what happens if Brock dies here?
You might
Yeah,
have turned him into a hollow for all you know. He might have just hollowified and went to the Hueco Mundo.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
feel the wrath.
You don't know what happens when you
Yeah.
kill Fullbringers in the Soul Society. No one's
Yeah.
ever. I mean, do you trust Mayuri to tell you the answer?
Oh, I'm
There.
not asking Mayuri. That's for sure. That's for damn sure.
Well, he's the one who would have the answer. That's an R&D question, man.
Oof. You know who likes talking to Mayuri?
Nobody.
Not
Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Not
It's
Jeff
true.
could just
Are
casually
we-
ask him a question, get himself killed again.
Are we gonna get to meet not Jeff?
Yeah, this might be not
Probably.
Jeff. You know, who knows?
Sacrifice him
Maybe he's
again
already
for
not
another stupid
Jeff.
question.
Every time you guys see him after he disappears, he just has more
There's another
stitches
knot.
and stuff. He looks a little bit different, but you can't quite tell.
Well, so they could do that to, what are we calling him in this storyline?
Brad.
Brad. Yeah.
Oh no, you guys evaporated the rest of his body. All he is his head sliced in half.
Well, we got two halves of his head. So.
What?
Point is, somebody's going to be extra mad at Grayson for that.
Oh yeah.
Like, are you telling Brock that you guys killed Brad?
No,
and all you
I'm
all this stuff
purely
damage?
speculating at this
Okay.
point. Yeah, pure speculation.
Okay. You guys saying that shit? Brock's like, what? Like,
No,
I don't know him, but I know that they're friends with Ichigo.
I am.
Like,
I'm trying to wrap my head around the lore.
And like, I know that Kenpachi's kind of a tough dude, and like, I know that Ichigo just beat the snot out of him. So like,
Oh no, Ichigo looked fucked up too.
yeah, but he beat the snot out of Kenpachi.
Yeah, he did beat Kenpachi.
Yeah,
but
I've
he
never
was
seen
fucked up,
Kenpachi
too.
laid out on the floor, so.
Yeah, no, you've probably never seen him like injured that bad. He's like maybe
So-
seen Beastie cut him a little bit.
Yeah, like Beastie's cut him. Beastie's cut him good, but he
Yeah,
never
no.
flinched at any of that.
Yeah, no, he stood there. He stood strong. And that was with his eye patch on.
Yeah,
And his bells on his hair. 'Cause, yeah, he has bells on the end of his hair, so when he moves, you can hear him.
hmm
Because fighting's too boring otherwise. Yeah, he's so strong, he will give his opponents an advantage. Until he feels they're strong enough so he can use his full power.
That's absolutely brutal.
Yeah, no. Eye patch, actually, all it does is suppress his power. It just, yeah.
What do we raid? Oh yeah, okay. Here, I got you with the take your top off. Line up a raid to sleep pyro. Alright, and then here you guys go. Thank you for the biddies. Oh.